The Israeli army says it has found weapons and other combat equipment inside the Shifa hospital in northern Gaza. The army is continuing its military operation this Thursday. Both Israel and its top ally, the United States, say Hamas has a command center below the Al-Shifa complex. The Palestinian militant group, though, and directors at the hospital have both denied the charge, saying the claims of weapons found inside the complex are false. For the latest on this, let's bring in France 24's Irris Makler in Jerusalem. Irris, what more can you tell us about what you're hearing on what's happening on the second day of the offensive?
You know, it's I'm not hearing much is the truth of what I'm about to say to you. There's a lot of fog of war. It even took some time to determine whether Israeli troops are still in Shifa hospital, and it turns out it seems that they are. That makes it some 36 hours after they first went in. We've heard varying reports. We've seen what Israel says it found. What it didn't find was either hostages or high up Hamas leadership. It says it did find combat equipment and communications equipment and guns and weapons that it says Hamas was using, and it produced video of that. That of course we can't confirm, we weren't there, but Hamas has denied it. It's in Hamas's interests, obviously, to deny that, because holding weapons inside a hospital makes Hamas open to allegations that it's misused those hospitals. It's not just Israel that's misused the hospitals in that case. So that's why both sides are telling this story. Each side is pushing its narrative because it's very important as to whether you can or can't attack a hospital. There's lots of legal opinion on that, but you certainly. So all of that is why we are seeing such a battle of narratives. We have heard that from both Palestinian and Israeli sources that there were interrogations of doctors in the hospital. Israel says, Israeli officials speaking off the record say that what they wanted to determine was whether or not they'd treated Hamas fighters or hostages who'd been injured. What we're hearing from Palestinian sources is that they were interrogations actually at gunpoint. I haven't been able to confirm either of those stories. I will just say that we've heard from Saudi Arabia joining the list of countries condemning Israel, including its Arab ally Jordan and, of course, the World Health Organization and other UN bodies.
Iris, one thing we do know is that tensions are certainly spilling over. There was a new attack on the outskirts of Jerusalem just a few hours ago. What more can you tell us about that?
Yes, the attack was at a checkpoint that between the West Bank, between Bethlehem and Jerusalem. It's an entry point for Palestinians into Jerusalem. And what Israeli police and border police say was that they were checking the car. What they found in the car made them think that actually this was a cell planning a large-scale attack inside Jerusalem, because there were guns, there were machetes, there was food for them for a longer stay. So they really planned something longer term and to be in hiding. That's what the Israeli troops say. What happened was when they saw their car being checked, we hear from witnesses at the scene, they simply opened fire. So there were 3 Palestinians that have been killed. 6 Israelis have been wounded, 1 seriously, in that exchange of fire at a checkpoint just to the south of Jerusalem. Israel saying it foiled a much larger attack inside the city.